Hi guys, it's Mrs. Joyner. So I wanted to walk you through the Prezi application that you will be using for your organelle project that's part of the upcoming cell structure and function unit that we will be doing. So first thing I would like you to do is just go to prezi.com. You should reach a screen that looks like this and go ahead and click Get Started. Come over and make sure that the Basic tab is clicked and sign up for the free version of the Prezi service. You do not need to use your real first and last name. I'm going to create an account as Mrs. Joyner, and I have created an email for this particular project. I would like for you to please use your school assigned Gmail account. So I am going to be, Joiner Biology 123 at gmail.com. Make sure that you have a password that you can remember or you store yourself, because I will not be able to access it for you if you forget what your password is. Click that you are not a robot, and then it should take you to your Basic account. I do like to have things like this save my password. It's up to you if you would like to or not. And here, it really doesn't matter where you click. If you're inclined to click student, why don't we go ahead and do that? But eventually you can get to all of the templates and presentations that are available. So I am going to have you create a presentation from a template. And there are many, many to choose from, and I will give you time in class to explore some of the different templates. They're all beautiful. I've spent time playing around with quite a few of them, but just for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to have you select the first one here. There is an indicator at the bottom of each of the templates, sort of what level you need to be at, or they recommend you being at if that's the one that you're going to try. So if this type of thing is not your particular cup of tea, maybe search out one that is novice, meaning that it'll be a little bit easier to navigate. If you are drawn to this type of stuff and like all the whistles and bells, go ahead and try one of the more skilled templates. But I'm going to select this first one here. Initially, it does take a little bit of time to load, so be patient. Use this template. And I am going to have you title the presentation the name of the organelle that you have been assigned to investigate and become an expert on. I am going to pretend that I have been assigned the nucleus, and I would like you to put your name right in the presentation title. And with the free version of Prezi, you do have to make it available to anybody on the web. So it's going to get our template ready for us. And this is similar to a lot of other presentation platforms. I know that you do Google Slides with Mrs. Garish. A lot of you have used PowerPoint or Keynote, which comes as part of your Milty package that's already on your laptop. But I like this one because, similar to Google Slides, it will save it through the server, so you don't have to remember to do that. And the final product looks really well polished with a minimal amount of effort. So the part that is a little bit different is that they are layered as opposed to just sequential slides, and I'll show you what that looks like initially. But let's go ahead and edit the title, of your presentation. So just like you would operate virtually any text box, as I say it now, I'm having difficulty with it. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. All right. Apparently I was just over selected. So there, I'm gonna get rid of that and insert a text box that you can just drop and move around, and click in it like you would any text box to name your presentation with, again, the title of your organelle and your name. And when you start adding information on the slides, you're going to use the rubric that I provided as far as which information I would like you to investigate. So primarily, we're going to focus on the physical structure, the function, which type of eukaryotic cell you would find this particular organelle in, and what a common genetic disorder may be associated with lack of function in this particular organelle. So if you want to think of each of these circles as your header slide, we're going to layer other slides on top of them. So if we go ahead and click initially, we can edit this top slide, but if we want to go to the sub slides, we're going to hit zoom in, and that's going to give us the opportunity to edit here. So one of the requirements that you will have is that each of these header slides has the particular requirement for that part of the rubric. So as you can see, you're just using basic text editing. But then when I get to where I want to give into some more detail, I can click on subtopic, and it's going to zoom me in even further. So if you refer to the specific requirements, you are going to have to embed a video about your particular organelle. You are going to have to embed an image or insert an image. But beyond those sort of basic requirements, how many additional whistles and bells you want to add is purely up to you. So to get back to the next level, I'm going to zoom up. And so let's say that I want to submit an image here. I am going to upload an image that I should have already had on here, and I have not. So give me 1 minute to quickly get out of here. Image. We will go into referencing and all of that like we typically do, but I just want to show you quickly how to. So say this is the image of the nucleus that I like. I'm a big fan of screenshotting, Command-Shift-4, so that you can drag the corners of the image that you'd like to capture, and it immediately saves it to your desktop. So if this is where I want to insert my image, I'm going to insert image that I'm going to upload. And there's the screenshot that I just took. I'm going to open that up. And then you can just drag and size where you want the image to be. And we can spend some more time with some additional aspects of that, and say that I want to put my video here. I'm going to zoom into the next one, and I would like the videos embedded. So let me go to nucleus, and you'll have to look at the specific requirements for what type of video I'm asking for you to embed, but we'll just say that this is the one that I have selected. And you can insert video directly from YouTube. So I'm going to copy and paste into the embed, and ta-da! There's my video that you can size, drag, do any of the various things that you're probably used to doing on other presentation platforms. And then when I want to get out to my next level, I'm going to zoom back and change this so that we know that we were talking about the structure of the nucleus in there. And very quickly, you can kind of see, if we go to present, just with this part structure, there's the image that we just embedded, and there's the video that we just embedded. So this is a quick tutorial to getting signed up for and started with your Prezi account that, again, we will be using as part of your organelle project coming up. Okay, if you've got any additional questions, you know where to find me, and I will see you in class.